I'm Lorraine Fire, and today I am continuing. Come on. Continuing the D&D themed print, and I'm coloring in the Halfling Druid. Hopefully, I have settings correct, so that way, if internet is lost, that the stream will stay connected. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, it helps if my tablet is in front of me. I still have this set up for making ears. There we go. I do not have a coloring one for that. That should be below the outline. Color. Okay. So it looks like I don't have the mic muted, so hopefully I have that right. How big is the 25? It needs to be bigger for this. At least for the bear. What color should I make the bear? Shut up, phone. I'm looking for bears. Lots of different bears. Several are black, several are brown. Let's go with brown. Plus, I'm not entirely sure what colors I'm making outside with the forest. Which some will definitely be brown, but there will definitely be a lot of green. Are bear claws black? I want to see claws. You gonna show me claws? I would like to see claws. Those ones seem to be brown. If I can actually see the claws, I'm not entirely sure. They're lighter. At least most of these bears seem to be lighter. Okay, most of the stuff for the bear is going to be in the details. Like the actual fur pattern in it. That'll work. I think that's too similar. Garnets are relatively common, at least where I live. maybe a little more purple. Okay. Let's go back over to the browns. How's that? I think that works for the skin tone. Making the hair green because I can. I actually hate this color green personally. No, I think that's good for the pants. There's a lot of greens I do not like. Yeah, that actually seems fairly good. So let's zoom in. I can't zoom in with that right now. Zoom in with this. Bare texture will go on later with the details. I've lost a lot of my brown, so let's grab this. And switch to a 10. Because this right now is just the basic flat color. The base of the coloring. I put shadows and textures in later with the details. Which I've pretty much repeated myself multiple times right now. I'm going for garnet for that. At least where I live, there's a lot of metamorphic rocks, so garnet is relatively common. I started off messy. I know nobody's actually here and asking me questions, but I started off messy so that way I can at least see how the color looks with everything. Do I actually have the color I want? And I can see how the colors combine with each other. And I clean it up once I've decided that I like the color combination. Right, 25 is huge. Let's take this brush and make it smaller. To the 3. Because the 5 is just way too big for some of this. There we go. Let's work my way down and around this way. Oops. Go down a little further. Seen nothing over there yet, and everything still seems to be fine at the moment. I hope it stays fine. So I'm trying to keep an eye, because if I lose internet, I don't want to keep going too far. I don't want to figure out I've lost internet when I'm pretty much done and you missed like almost the entire thing. Hello, Lynn. My moderator is in. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, I hope I have the settings correct so that if internet goes out, it stays connected to the stream, and I don't have 3 different streams like I did last time. small eraser. Yes, we will. Yeah, I looked up how to make sure it stays connected even if internet or something disconnects it. Hopefully I have it right. But we won't know unless internet goes out, and I would really rather internet not go out at all. Well, I could also tell it to stop streaming and we can find out that way, but I also don't want to do that. Not when I'm actually working on a public stream. Eraser. I want an eraser. I want the other eraser. The claws need to be lighter. I forgot to select a color for the claws. That should be good. I never know what to talk about. Never. Which is why the other videos are speed draws. I don't have to talk during those. There's a lot simpler when I don't have to go around the druid. Get this green so I can get that cleaned up too. Especially when some of these areas at the tips are actually bigger than this. Smaller than the pen I'm working with. Back to the brown. I have the smaller one set up as erasers right now, and I don't want to change that. I think I'm going to have to change that. Okay, the 3 is now... Is the hair good? Mostly. Let's get the skin tone again. Yep, accidentally got into the hair. And the bear. Okay. After this, I need to make sure I get the speed draw or wire or whatever I end up choosing uploaded and scheduled. Go figure, the Druid is the most complicated part for the flat color. The bear is going to be the more complicated one for the details. And currently his hands look like I've got paint all over them. Next color. Missed a small spot. Get this erased in here, the itty bitty little section there. Back and forth between all these colors. Hairy feet, and that will go with the details later. And it currently still says I have a connection, so... Okay, back over to this. Oops, wrong one. Looks like I've got you cleaned up. Continuing on with the bear. That got a little messy. Right. I tend to forget I can do this. Color the claws. Okay. I now have two people. I'm guessing one of them is Mom. Let's see. Color the nose because I accidentally went into that. So if I go back to the paintbrush and color there. Let's see if the blur tool will actually work correctly this time. Which means no weird blocks. It does weird blocks. Hello, what's going on now? Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me see this. Stream health. But it was saying I was getting like 5,000. That's too much. Are we okay? What was going on there? Come on. What error? You should be fine now. Everything says it should be fine. YouTube. Now it says it's healthy. Yeah, and OBS is, it went up into the red, but it went up, not down. It was saying 5,000 and 6,000, not like 500. And you didn't see any weird things going on? But higher should not be a problem. Lower should be a problem, but not higher. Okay. And you got no buffering, right? Okay, so it was just telling me stuff being weird. Okay. So it was making me worry for nothing is what's going on. Okay. Just need to clean up between those ears. Okay. Looks like the main coloring is done. The flat color, at least. Let's see. The Druid is a tan. The Orc will be a shade of green. The Tiefling will be a shade of red. I haven't decided on the Elf. Most of the Elves are usually a natural skin tone. I'll figure it out when I get there. I doubt I'm going to make them super pale. So this one, he's a bard. I'll figure it out. I'll get there when I get there, and it'll probably be whatever I feel like when I get there. So this is the group so far. Only one of them has color at the moment. I'll probably continue on one of the others and color them in next time. Okay. Trying to think. Okay, first the announcements. My next event is RadCon in a little under a month down at in Pasco, Washington. And I will be there in both, I should be in both the Artist Alley and the art show. I'm prepping things for the art show, they just haven't charged me yet. Which is kind of weird to think about. The fact that I have a little under a month and they still haven't charged me for the stuff. I have paid for the Artist Alley, so at least there's that. But that's the next event, which means there will be a not live for that, but that's not for... Let me open up the calendar. That's a bear. Calendar. There's the calendar. Let's see. Why are you... Go to today. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3... Okay, there's 3 more Sundays before RadCon. RadCon itself is the 17th through the 19th, President's Day weekend. So there will be 3 more actual live streams and then a not live. So I'll probably get them all colored, and then the not live will be working on details for some of them. Okay. I have my shop at least mostly reset for the year. Several things went up. Actually, almost everything went up in price. Some things went up in price more than others. The costs of the plain copper and brass ears went up, as well as all of the aluminum ears. All of those went up. And of course, the dragons went up. They had been based on, let's see, 2021's minimum wage for Washington State. And they are now based off of this year's minimum wage for Washington State. So they went up by $25. Yeah, $25. But they take me 6 to 8 hours to make, so there's that. Let's see. I do have some things that are strictly art show, which are 2 different styles of dragons at the moment. and then the butterfly ears that I've at least put onto social media. I don't think I've gotten the speed wire up yet, and that will probably be in like 3 parts. I don't think I've even edited that yet. Yeah, I think that's it. So, RadCon in a few weeks. Nearly a month, actually. Really close. But I have other stuff I need to get done. I have several pairs of ears to make and at least 1 dragon. That is my minimum before I actually go to RadCon. And I would rather leave that last week for organizing everything and making sure I have it all. Okay. I think I have all the announcements. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. So, well, I'm Lorraine Fire. Thanks for watching, and I will see you. Bye!